Welcome back to the coolest show in town. I have been pretty open with you guys when it comes to my fitness journey, and to be honest, was a lot of trial and error to find out what worked for me, what didn't, and what I liked. One mode I haven't tried though is CrossFit, but I'm excited today because we have the crew from Compound CrossFit here to give me a crash course. So let's welcome Sarah and Mike. Hi guys.
Hey.
Thanks, Ashley. I appreciate
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for joining me. Now, for anybody who's watching who isn't familiar with fitness, what is CrossFit and how does it relate to my health overall?
Good question. The way I like to think about that is think about like a fuel gauge in a car where we've got E,
Yep.
and then we've got half, and then we've got a full tank. If we think about empty as being sick and a half tank as being well, then a full tank is being fit. And we're trying to push our fitness as far as we can because we know life's coming at us and it's
Yep.
gonna bring us back down to sick. So
Yep.
we're just trying to hoard that fitness and do as best we can with our health.
That makes perfect sense. What kicked up my fitness journey was realizing in my health on my iPhone that my cardio fitness was below average. And I was like, I'm gonna fix that. Now it's above average.
There we
Good.
go.
All right, so can you show me some things?
Absolutely.
Yes. All right,
So we're gonna start off with squat.
a squat.
A squat.
Take it
Okay,
away, hon.
you gonna squat with me?
Yes, I'm gonna squat with you.
Okay,
All right, so
So here's what I'm gonna have you guys do.
all right.
Get your feet about shoulder width apart, toes slightly out for me.
Okay.
Awesome. And we're gonna send our hips back first, and then down, and then stand. Awesome. Give me one more, and squat, and stand. Awesome. On the next one, drive your knees out, so
Okay.
we're keeping our chest nice and tall. And
Okay.
squat, and stand.
you got a
That's
really
it.
good squat.
Thank you.
Great squat.
I've been
Heels
working
down,
on it.
chest up, perfect.
Hey,
Now, Sarah can show you a couple more things with the barbell.
Yeah.
We introduce some weight because we
Okay.
want to constantly vary the things we do.
Yes.
We can
I'm
turn
gonna
that
grab my
squat
card so you
into
don't
a
trip
front
on 'em.
squat
Yep.
if we
and
want to
then
see.
we're gonna have you try it out too if
Yeah.
you'd like.
okay, yeah.
So we can do a front squat here. Elbows are gonna be up, doing that same thing. Hips back and down, and stand. Then we can also turn that front squat into a back squat here.
This meal looks so easy.
Same thing, hips back and down,
Okay,
and stand. And then, if you want to get really technical, you can get an overhead squat.
Woo.
Right there.
We're
So,
not going to do that one today.
I was about to say. I'm like, that one might be a little bit above my fitness level. I mean,
No,
I'm
that
quite
one-
confident, but I
that
like my
one
head.
is tricky, and that's actually on our menu today for our workout. So,
Nice.
and a lot of people will realize like shoulder mobility, core.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we love about CrossFit. It's a
Yeah.
whole body workout,
Okay.
no matter what movement you're doing.
Okay,
Yep.
so I'm new. I walk into the gym and I'm like, hey, I want to learn more about CrossFit, but I don't know a lot about CrossFit.
Yeah.
So how does that work? Because I know it's a big community thing, the workouts are.
Yes, and it can be very intimidating too, because people think that you have to be fit in order to do CrossFit. That's not the case at all. Some of our favorite people to have in the gym are people who have never done CrossFit before, or people that haven't worked out in years. So when they contact us, they get a complimentary one-on-one, and Mike runs them through that. So
Okay.
Yeah, so I bring them in and we explain the health side of CrossFit and
Right.
the longevity side of it. Then we put them through a workout and we make sure that we use progressions. So we teach one step at a time, breaking it down, kind of like I did. Let's
Yeah.
plant our heels first, then our knees out, then our chest up.
Yeah.
And we're teachers by trade, so we know, hey, let's break it down into these bite-sized pieces, and then we'll put it all back together, and it's great.
Where did the name CrossFit come from? Do y'all know?
So
CrossFit, like
the name CrossFit?
corporate
Like,
name?
no. Where did yeah, I guess.
So it was the founder, Greg Glassman, came up with the philosophy behind the training methodology and then started letting affiliates, other gyms adopt that and use it. We implement it in our own way.
Yeah.
We're not franchised, so we get to implement it how we do. And we do bring that intentionally, like we said,
Yep.
to the folks that need that help from step 0 to step 1. That's where we
So,
specialize.
Yep. So CrossFit's just functional movements. If you were to put your hands on the bar and just pick it up from the ground up,
Do you want me to do that?
yep, go ahead. That's a
Okay.
deadlift. Yep, there you go. That's a deadlift.
go.
Okay.
So how many times do you pick things up off the ground?
A lot.
A lot.
I have little kids.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
there we go.
Exactly. So that's a deadlift. And then if you were to put that up in the front rack here, yeah,
I'm like,
that's okay. That's okay. You can place it back down.
We haven't gone through the progression.
Yeah, we
to
have
be
not
fair,
gone through the progression. You're right. So, and then a squat is sitting. So we take for granted the things that we do. So we pick things up all the time. We sit down, and then everybody's favorite, a burpee. So when we get down on the ground here, chest and thighs on the ground, if I've fallen down, I have to get myself back up. So we're gonna press ourselves back up and stand.
Yeah,
So
it's functional. I love that.
It's functional. Yep.
All right, Sarah and Mike, we've had your information on the screen. Thank you so much for walking me through some of the steps and telling me more about CrossFit.
We're only a mile down the road, so we expect you to see you in there.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll come try. I'm down.